On the euro for the phone, what is ringing?
I think it's on.
Welcome to delegation from Leicester, and I hand over the floor to Anthony. Please take over.
Hey everyone, we're going to start with questions for Andy King, please. We'll do about 10 minutes with Andy and then we're going to release him so he can get off and prepare for training, and then we'll take questions for Claudio. And we would like to kick us off with Andy.
Andy, you're in good form in the Premier League and the Champions League now. Does it feel like you're capturing the Leicester of last season again?
Yeah, I think so. I think over the last couple of games especially, we've sort of gone back to what we know. We've been a bit more like ourselves for one reason or another. So it's about trying to keep that going now. We know tomorrow's going to be a tough game, but one we're looking forward to on the back of a couple of good performances.
What's different? What's changed?
I'm not sure. It's hard to put your finger on why sometimes the team's in form, why sometimes it's not going so well. But the important thing is that at the moment it is going well for us, and hopefully we can keep that continuing.
Is there a better goalkeeper in the Premier League at the moment than Kasper Schmeichel?
I'm not too sure. He's been absolutely outstanding for years now. He's probably getting the recognition he deserves more now because it's on a bigger stage. But he's been doing that for Leicester for a good few seasons, and now the people are starting to see it.
You're so close to making the last Champions League. Does it feel you're on the verge of something special again?
Yeah, of course. But we know there's still 3 massive games to go. We want to obviously try and get across the line because it's not only the first time in this competition for us, but so it would be massive for us to qualify, but we know how hard it's going to be. Real top teams in this competition, so it's tough, but we've been enjoying it, and hopefully tomorrow night can be another one of those occasions.
Andy, has Kasper Schmeichel had a chat about the atmosphere that you could expect here tomorrow night?
Yeah, he's obviously looking forward to the game as much as anyone in his home country, and I'm sure him. He's going to want to come and prove a point like he did last time. He says they're loud and he's playing in front of them for his country, like you say. So he's looking forward to the game, but we all are.
Riyad Mahrez has been involved in 4 of the 5 goals that he's scored in the Champions League. As a teammate, what do you think it is about this competition that's drawing the best out of him?
Probably because it's the biggest stage in Europe, and he loves that sort of stage, doesn't he? So he's not doing anything different to what he does, day to day in training and everything like that. But maybe again, similarly with Kasper and some of the other players, it's seen on a bigger stage now. Everyone knows Riyad's an outstanding talent, and it's brilliant for us that he's getting the biggest stage to show that on.
What a journey it's been. Cliche word, I know a journey, but I don't know whether you realise 8 years ago today you were playing for Leicester City in League One against Bristol Rovers.
What was the score?
2-1. Natty Fright with a couple.
Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, no, it's been brilliant. As a club, we've managed to take massive steps. Obviously, getting back to where we feel we belong in the Premier League, and now sort of a dream come true for the club and for the players to play in the Champions League as well. And for myself, I'm just trying to keep improving. Working with brilliant players and brilliant coaching staff, and hopefully that can continue.
Finally, from me, if you wouldn't mind, how did that feel when you made your Champions League debut? I know you've had lots of support within the club and your family as well when you made your Champions League debut. How was that? Yeah,
it was an unbelievable feeling. I think it was a great feeling watching Leicester make their Champions League debut, and then for myself to top that off as well was brilliant. It's something hopefully the club can be proud of, and I know that my family's obviously proud of as well.
Andy, in 2016, Leicester won the title. You've reached a European Championship semi-final with Wales. Is your appetite for miracles diminished at all?
No, I don't know about that. It's got more hungry of anything. You often see that once you get a little taste of success, that people want more, and I think the players in our squad are no different to that. We've really enjoyed the last 12 months, as you can imagine, but we want that to continue. We don't want to sit back and rest on our laurels. We want to try and keep progressing and improving if we can.
Andy, what are your memories of your last visit to Copenhagen? Because obviously it was with the rest of the players.
Yeah, no, we had a
great moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, that sort of sums up the team spirit that we've got in the camp. We all came away for the Christmas party. We had a great time and saw bits of the city and stuff like that. But we're here for work now, and hopefully we can sort of go home as happy as we did last time.
When you were here the last time, did you as a group have any idea or any kind of belief of what you could go on to achieve? A year down the line, you come back and you're 1 win away from qualifying.
Yeah, no, obviously I don't think we were looking that far ahead. at that point I think we were probably top at Christmas, so it was a brilliant start for us. The aim was 40 points and we were sort of nearly there, so we were looking forward to our first target, and then we'd sit down and reassess from there. So yeah, we're 10 months further down the line now, and a lot's gone on between now and then, but the same hunger is still in the dressing room. Like I keep saying, we want to keep improving, and I think hopefully we'll see that tomorrow.
Who do you see as the favourite for tomorrow?
I don't know. It's a tough one. Obviously we're top of the group, but Copenhagen are a good side, and they've been on a brilliant run themselves. And at home, we know it's a bit of a fortress here. So, I think it's going to be a sort of a toss-up game. And yeah, hopefully we'll come out on top in the end.
Andy, is there a sense that you want to make that qualification tomorrow night, so that you don't have that sort of that thought of it lingering on at all? You kind of want to make a statement tomorrow night, so. Yeah,
we obviously want to try and qualify as quickly as we can. Whether we do that tomorrow night or in the last game of the group, we're not too bothered. The aim at the start of the group was to obviously get through it, and now we know that we're pretty close to doing that. We want to try and get it over the line as soon as we can. We're under no illusions. Tomorrow's going to be a tough game. But hopefully, if we play like we have done recently, that we can get some sort of result.
Andy, you didn't make a Premier League start personally yourself until October, and you started the last 3 games in Premier League and Champions League. I just wonder how difficult that is sometimes. Bigger competitions this season, combining the Premier League and the Champions League. Is it difficult to actually try and be patient and wait your time and accept that there's going to be a bit more squad rotation?
I think that's something you have to accept. If you look along the sort of most Premiership sides this season, there's not many games where the same team plays, week in, week out, whether they're in the Champions League or whether they're on a cup run or anything. Regardless of that, there's a squad of 25 for a reason. Everyone's going to be needed, and it's about sort of taking your chance when you get that. And fortunately for me, in the last few games, I've managed to do that.
How would you sum up the difference between the Premier League and the Champions League? Is it just about tactics, or is it about the travel? Is it about the perception? Is it about the vibe? How does it, in a player's head, how does it, the whole
Probably a number of things, real excitement, when you're coming away and everything like that, playing in a different country, against different styles of football. each country you play in seems to have a different style of how they want to play. Everyone obviously knows the England style, but there's plenty of different ones as well. Coming away and some of the travel, we've been quite fortunate with the distances that we've had to go so far, but there's obviously a lot in terms of the time differences and how far you can be travelling. So it all pots together to make it tough, and I guess that's why it's such a great competition, which it is.
The Danish media? Any question from the Danish media?
Great, thank you. Thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
We'll
Cheers.
release
Cheers,
Andy
guys.
to training. Questions for Claudio, please?
Claudio, could we start with the team news? Slimani, Musa, what's their situation?
I think Slimani is not ready, and Musa is ready. But now I check to the training session.
So it's more serious with Slimani than you originally thought?
I don't want to risk.
Yeah.
And also the physio told me, it's okay, but be careful. And then why lose a player for 1 match? And then you lose him for 1 month.
Has everybody else recovered well from Tottenham?
Everybody are recovered very well, yes, of course. And then when you play in Champions League, the mental energy goes very, very high.
How big a blow is it losing Slimani, because he's done ever so well in the Champions League for you so far?
Yes, I hope we don't see we lose Slimani on the pitch, because that means we find the right solution to create big problem to Copenhagen.
Claudio, was that your best performance in the Premier League so far this season, do you think, at Tottenham?
Yes, I think so. I think so. Away is the best performance against very big teams. We lost against Manchester, Liverpool, Chelsea, and I told you, no, sooner or later we have to change our style, our mind, because last season we played so well, maybe better away than at home. And I hope also tomorrow. Tomorrow, we know very well the Copenhagen team is very strong. If I remember well, they lost only 1 match in the season against us. It will be a very good battle tomorrow.
I don't know whether you've had a chance to look back at the penalty incident with Robert Huth. Do you worry that he's becoming a marked man with referees now, and that he's maybe being treated
Look,
suspiciously?
if was penalty, there are minimum 10 penalties every match. That is my truth.
Christian Fuchs has said he's had to change the way he defends because of the way referees are interpreting grappling now. Do you think maybe Robert Huth needs to do the same? Is that something
yes,
you
but
discussed?
if the referee see Robert Huth when we attack, when we have a corner, there is every time a penalty over him because everybody is then. It wasn't, in my opinion, wasn't, but the referee gave is okay.
So do you worry that the referees are maybe skewed in their thinking towards the way Robert Huth plays?
No. I like also the referees. Look, Robert, when the opponent stop him. Just this.
Claudio, does Slimani's injury offer you an opportunity to partner Jamie and Shinji together for the first time in Europe?
Could be. You know, let me see the training session, and then tonight and tomorrow morning I'll choose the first 11.
Obviously they had quite a productive partnership last season. And
Yes.
I suppose.
Could be.
You've achieved so much in the last 18 months at Leicester. Win tomorrow when you're through to the last 16. Where would that rank in what you've done?
Yeah, I understand. Everybody want to win tomorrow, no? But for us, it's important. We have everything in our hands. We can write a new chapter of a story, Leicester story. But maybe it's not tomorrow. But it's important now to be concentrated because it's well organized. I repeat because I respect a lot the team.
They give you your hardest game in the Champions League so far?
Yes, I see.
A couple from Ian, please.
Claudio, how similar is the spirit that you feel in the dressing room for Champions League games to the spirit you had in the Premier League last season?
Yeah, it's the same now, but also in Premier League. Now we have the same spirit. Last season, Premier League, Champions League. Now we have a very good balance.
So you feel your players are as together, as unified, as
Yes.
fearless as when you won the Premier League?
Yes.
Copenhagen, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good to play, and it's good to challenge, you know, and see the difference, the styles, everything is good. Everything is something new for us, and very good.
Are Kasper Schmeichel and Daniel Amarty's knowledge of Copenhagen of use to you? Can you speak to them, or...?
No, I didn't speak with them.
No?
No. I think I know better than them, Copenhagen. Believe me.
I thought you might say that. Finally, Claudio, I believe that you had some trick-or-treat at your house in Leicester last night. Halloween.
You know.
I don't miss much.
I bought 5 big bag of everything. Fantastic. Unbelievable.
You staying relaxed ahead of the Champions League by trick-or-treating?
Yes, I go in the door, go back in my dressing room to watch the television and drink and go back. And I say, now I put the chair very close to the door. It was good.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Well, here in Denmark, there's of course a lot of focus on Kasper Schmeichel. How important will he be for you tomorrow?
It's very important, Kasper. It's very important. All the team. When I say Copenhagen, I respect a lot because they play as a team. They play 11. More the crowds. And tomorrow it will be a very fantastic match for because we play a big stadium, but I think we will have tomorrow. It will be very, very, very good.
Do you hope to see Kasper Schmeichel make the same saves as he did in the first game?
I hope. And I hope also some of my players can score a goal. Not only Kasper, save.
Gentleman here on the right, please. Sorry, Mark.
Hello, Mr. Ranieri. I'm from a daily Danish sport radio program called Liga, and our listeners really want to know can you by any chance consider becoming Danish national team captain? Sorry, manager, because we know you are very good at miracles.
Oh, thank you. But you know, but I am so young. When I am an old coach, I come.
Claudio, how important to try and get the job done tomorrow night so you can concentrate on climbing the Premier League at home?
Yes, of course. But now I don't want to think about the Premier League. Now my focus is 100% about Copenhagen. How we can win this match. How we can manage this match. That is my focus now today, not the Premier League. Now we want, do you remember some days ago I said the Premier League is now 2 months in or out. We are very close to achieve something special for us. And then now our focus is this. Okay?
Yeah,
Claire, you've been very supportive of Jamie Vardy. He's goals in his last 3 games, but he loves scoring goals. He hasn't scored. The fact that he's not scoring worries him.
He didn't score for 11 goals.
11 games.
11 games. And last season he scored 11
On the trot.
and then it's finished. It's finished. Tomorrow maybe score. Okay? Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.